This is a quick unboxing and then a full video review and menu walkthrough on the Samsung T528G. This is a track phone that you can get for the StraightTalk network. Basically, StraightTalk and TrackPhone are kind of the same company. They're all under the same umbrella now. So most of the time, a TrackPhone SIM can be activated on StraightTalk if it's a new SIM. So this phone is actually reconditioned. You can get it for free on the StraightTalk website right now. Free with 1-year warranty. You do have to buy the $45 unlimited plan if you want to get the free reconditioned phone. However, once you buy the phone, you can activate it on a $30 1,000-minute plan. Then you can either sell or give away or use the $45 plan on a different phone. Pretty basic reconditioned box, 1-year warranty, nothing special there. Inside, the SIM does come pre-installed, or at least it did on my phone. Got a basic quick setup guide. Got your battery cover. It's actually got a slight bluish tinge to the gray. You've got your actual battery. It's a 3.7 volt lithium ion. 370 watt hours, or 3.7 watt hours. And then you've got your services guide. So all the basic stuff there. The phone itself is a nice small size candy bar phone. On the back here they have a warning telling you to charge the battery before you use it. And we'll just go ahead and insert the battery, put the case on. One thing to note about the case, it's got a little slide over thing there. That's kind of a unique feature. Slide that over the USB port. Not that it adds much protection, but it will keep it from big splashes or a whole lot of dust. Not sure how durable it'll be over time. Let's go ahead and turn it on. Now, this is not a full Android or data capable phone. It's more of an in-between phone. That's what kind of sets it apart, so that you can still use a $30 data plan or non-data plan, but you can use it on Wi-Fi. You can use it to check email, Facebook, all that fun stuff. But it's not quite as smooth and stylish or upgradable as an Android-based phone. So there's our basic home screen there. The kind of neat thing about this phone is you got this sidebar over here. That's basically a widget or application bar. And from that bar you can access things like Facebook, Twitter, weather, music, alarms, all that kind of fun stuff. And the way you do it here is you'll take a widget and you just hold it down and then you drag it over to the desktop. And I do not have this phone activated yet. And that the weather app does need data. So what we can do here is connect to Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is on. We'll go ahead and connect to my home network there. And for a free phone, the menu and style is actually not that bad. It actually works pretty well. So now that we have data access, we have our weather there right on the desktop. And we can do things like put something like a clock on the desktop, put Facebook on the desktop, whatever you want. And it's actually pretty responsive compared to A lot of other cheap-ass phones, it's actually fairly responsive and well designed. You got your contacts right here at the bottom. Simple, easy to use. I actually purchased this phone for my mom, and I think it'll be a good phone for her because of its simplicity. She doesn't even like to text message, so she needs something that's really simple, something she can't constantly mute or getting to weird settings and chained all the time. So let's show you the keyboard here. Close that. Open up a new text message. The cool thing about this phone is the keyboard option can be standard sideways, or just turn it over and you got your full QWERTY keyboard. And it actually works pretty well. I've heard people want to turn this, you want to turn off that autocorrect setting because it does not work very well at all. But as far as the keyboard goes, once you turn that thing off, it does work pretty well. So turn off the T9 button there. If you're used to a big phone like I am, it's not going to be instantly intuitive, but compared to a tiny little keyboard on a little cheap slider phone, it actually does work pretty well. So we'll go straight into the menu and I'll show you all the menu options. Prepaid, you can instantly add minutes, add your card to your phone through that. If you want to activate it or port your phone number over to this phone, you are going to have to do that by calling or doing it through the website. But once you have that done, you can just pay your bill right there if you don't want to do an auto rebill sort of thing. You got your contacts, recent calls, messaging, web browser, Facebook, games, my folders, applications, Wi-Fi, tools, camera, email, exchange email, pictures, video, MySpace, music player, calendar, memo, alarms, sound profile. That's your driving, silent, mute kind of thing. Bluetooth, it is fully Bluetooth capable. You can do your A2DP music settings and voice recognition. A lot of these features are accessible through the menu here on the front. If you click that button at the top, it allows you to customize what applications actually show up on that sidebar there. We'll go back to our settings, and we got sound profile. That's pretty self-explanatory. We've got display and lighting, wallpaper, looks like you can set each of the 3 desktop wallpapers. I'm not seeing a back button. Every time I hit end, it goes right back to the home screen. Ideally, you'd have a select or home button and a back button, but I'm not seeing that. Time and date, automatic based on your carrier and location. It looks like the center button does go back. Phone. Touch panel auto lock. That'll keep you from gator dialing on your phone. That's all pretty self-explanatory. And since we're not connected there, it's not going to give us options. Bluetooth, USB mode. Looks like you can actually select a custom USB mode there. PC Studio, obviously some sort of Kai's-based, driver-based application. Most of the time I'm going to select mass storage. That's the most desirable format because it lets you read and write any files you want. The phone does have a micro SD card in it. I'm not sure what the maximum it'll hold is, but I'm guessing 32 gigabytes. Bluetooth, that's pretty self-explanatory. Application settings, messaging. You got auto delete, text messaging, and multimedia and email messaging options there. And memory management. So you've actually got a fairly complete menu structure here. It's not as limited as you might think on a free phone. You've actually got a pretty complete set of options and abilities. And the main reason I went through all those settings there is so I could refer back to this if my mom ever has trouble with her phone. I can just pull up this video and show her what she needs to do. She usually calls me up and I'm in some other city or state and I need to tell her how to fix her phone. I'm hoping that as simple as this phone is, it will not be an issue. Let's go ahead and take some of this stuff off the desktop there. Get rid of that. Basic dialer, contacts right in the dialer. Menu, contacts, send, and all that stuff. Alright. So for the screen lock, when you turn your phone on, you'll see a standard swipe screen lock. Oh, touch and hold. That's not swipe. No, that'll keep it from pressing buttons. So we got standard 3.5mm headphone jack. We've got volume up and down. We got our MicroSD card, microphone. Not sure about that button. Let's see what it does. That's our camera button. You might be able to set that hardware. So, all in all, it's a pretty good phone, especially if you get it for free. It's compact, light, and pretty simple. And the best part about it is you can use it on the $30 1,000-minute plan. So that's it. Stay tuned for more great videos.